Thursday Night Baseball headed your way from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. Here's Jordy Mercer now. RBI chance early on here with a man at third following the leadoff triple. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Striding into the box, Matt Olson. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Price ready with the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Nimmo coasts under it. 2 down. Digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Nimmo.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double. Now in the box, Tim Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied into straightaway right. Olson has it in his tracks. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. And he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's Carlos Santana now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. 2 out with the man at first. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Ball 3. Hit out towards second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Morales.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Rizzo ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Ready now, Yonhervis Solarte. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Striding in, Russell Martin. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted into center field. Zimmer is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 8.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Now the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. And the inning is over. Standing in, Cole Calhoun. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Cole Calhoun.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Swing and a looper to left. Hernandez waits on it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Matt Davidson. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Encarnacion will put this one away, and the side. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Line to the right side. Calhoun is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pilar. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jordy Mercer. He hit a sac fly earlier. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Matt Olson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Back-to-back changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Now at the plate, Bradley Zimmer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Bradley Zimmer.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Mercer is there. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Brandon Nimmo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Standing in, Brandon Crawford picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Crawford rounds the corner and is headed home. Throw won't get him. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. Digging in for his second.
Third baseman, Carlos Santana.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, for Rizzo, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hard on the ground towards short, and he'll get in there safely. At the plate, Matt Davidson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. In to score, the runner from third. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro.
First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. Ready with the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Now batting, Bradley Zimmer. Hunter.
Bradley Zimmer. Your attention, please. Now
first pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 13.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. Once he goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
Pilar is there to put it away and finally put an Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here's the 2-1 from Price. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Kendrys Morales. A base hit in his first trip. Hit to first. Throw to the plate. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now
Stepping in, Yonhervis
Third
Solarte
baseman,
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Calhoun coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hernandez going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. There's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. This one skied out toward right. Olsen is there. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you. Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
1-2, here it comes. Dribbled to the right side. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Russell Martin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Toronto, the catcher, number 55. Russell
Couldn't quite
Martin.
hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And this is popped up. Back behind second, Anderson into shallow center, and that's the first out of the inning. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line drive to left. Nimmo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's Price now on 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Here it is on 3-1. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
Center fielder
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Ready once again, Carlos Santana. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Third baseman.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Fielder number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Swing and a liner, foul and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two.
Now batting.
First offering on its way.
Matt.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Olson is going to have room out there as he puts this. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Jordy Mercer.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in to try it again. Matt Olson 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder Matt Olson.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Pulled toward right center field. Zimmer is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Price ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 from Price. And a fastball just a bit up. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Here's Kendrys Morales. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Morales.
In the air now out to right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Ready for another chance. Bradley Zimmer. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A runner at second, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brandon Nimmo goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. On to Encarnacion at first, and that. Striding in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Russell Martin is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 1-1 from Price. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Zimmer is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zimmer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready once again. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Anthony
Rizzo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Line towards center field. Pilar is there. 2 gone. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez on the move. And this will land foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the... In now, Kevin Pilar. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Center fielder, number 11.
He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's Price now on 1-0. Ran 1 in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Digging in once again, Matt Olson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Price comes home to 2-0. Hit back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there to second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Striding in, Matt Davidson. Jake Petrichka is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto, number 52.
Jacob May will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 8, Jacob May.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat. A runner at first with no outs here. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Bounce towards the mound, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and that's going to land foul.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Travis is over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in, Bradley. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, and now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Blue Jays, number 39.
Ryan Lamar will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Line to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman. Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Kendrys Morales. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Kendrys Morales.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So digging in now, Yonhervis Solarte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with one away. Too much action on the changeup, and he's behind 3-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Falling for it, Engel. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Russell Martin now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The 0-1 home to Martin. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball left side. Santana's got it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized.